We have come to accept rapid planned obsolescence as a fact of life. We buy smartphones and computers, knowing that within a few dozen months, the hardware will be slow, the software will be incompatible, and the device will be outdated. Modern warfare seemingly follows this same trajectory. This is a high-tech arena defined by stealth aircraft, autonomous drones, and sophisticated AI targeting systems. Yet, in the trenches of the Russo-Ukrainian War, cutting-edge digital systems operate alongside mechanical tools drafted on paper over a century ago. Soldiers today are staking their survival on the M1911 pistol and the PM M1910 machine gun, designs that are literally older than the sinking of the Titanic. While software updates rewrite our world every year, the mechanical evolution of infantry firearms essentially froze in the early 20th century. A few genius engineers achieved a form of immortality by building around three specific survival traits. The first survival trait is indestructible over-engineering. In the early 1900s, designers lacked computer modeling to calculate weight reduction, so they relied on solid blocks of steel and thick cuts of wood. This brute force approach created the Nokia 3310 of handguns, the M1911. It is built so heavily that it can be dropped, smashed, or buried in sand and still cycle rounds perfectly. The Russian PMM 1910 survives for the same reason. It uses a massive, water-cooled jacket that physically prevents the barrel from overheating, allowing it to provide continuous fire that would melt a modern lighter weapon. Armies have tried to retire the M1910 for decades, but troops keep bringing it back. They simply wipe it down and return it to the line, because its heavy-duty construction refuses to fail. John Moses Browning applied this exact same philosophy to the M2 Browning in 1918. Originally built to shoot down planes, the machine gun became a permanent military fixture because its over-engineered .5 caliber power works on everything from light armor to concrete bunkers. When engineers compensate for a lack of precision tools with sheer mass and heavy materials, the resulting tool becomes virtually indestructible. The second trait is environmental simplicity. A firearm is useless if its complex internal mechanics seize up the moment they leave a sterile testing lab. Mikhail Kalashnikov designed the AK-47 over 75 years ago with loose mechanical tolerances. This allows the rifle to function through mud, sand, or ice, as the moving parts have enough room to push debris out of the way. This simplicity comes at a high price. Because it is so easy to manufacture and maintain, the AK-47 is the most produced firearm in history, linked to an estimated 150 million deaths globally. We see the same resilience in the 120-year-old Madsen LMG. It performed flawlessly across jungles and deserts, and was engineered to handle 14 different types of cartridges without jamming. By the year 1950, the Uzi applied this exact simplicity to a compact frame. Its blunt geometry and lack of complex external parts made it a globally reliable choice for special forces and a favorite for Hollywood action directors. Modern tech requires clean environments, but mechanical simplicity guarantees survival in the chaotic filth of actual combat. The final pillar is economics and modular evolution. A weapon stays in service indefinitely if it is cheap to acquire and easy to adapt. The Mosin-Nagant and the PPSH-41 were produced by the tens of millions. This sheer abundance makes them the ultimate budget-friendly options for forces that cannot afford modern inventories. Underfunded militias can pull a 130-year-old Mosin-Nagant out of a crate today and instantly field a powerful, effective frontline sniper rifle for the cost of a few days' rations. Other weapons survive through modular evolution. The 70-year-old M16 platform remains a global standard because it is lightweight and allows troops to easily swap out parts as technology improves. By morphing through models from the A1 to the A4, the M16 has outlived its original era, staying relevant alongside Cold War icons like the FAN-AL and the G3. Economic availability and the ability to swap parts allow these historical platforms to infinitely outlast their modern, specialized competitors. These tools don't change because the physics of using gunpowder to propel lead down a rifle tube reached a functional maximum decades ago. It's physically impossible to improve upon a mechanical process that is perfectly reliable and indestructible. As long as wars are fought by human beings in harsh physical environments, the fundamental needs of the soldier will remain constant. In the mud and the dirt, raw power, durability, and mechanical simplicity will always trump fragile, high-tech complexity. In the year 2200, humanity will likely be fighting space battles, but they will still be doing it using century-old heavy machine guns.